Hey folks, I'm Chad George with Lowe's Greenhouses, and today we're going to talk about dormant pruning. Basically, dormant pruning is sizing down plant material, keeping it in check, and increasing its overall health, improving blooms, and also looking for what I call the 3Ds: damaged, diseased, or dead. Um, those 3Ds are the ones that are really going to help you really kind of map out what you're going to do with this plant. Um, the specimen behind me is a Chinese dogwood, and its normal growth habit is an upright, outward growing, or what we refer to as vase-like growth habit. And it's got all kinds of problems. So let's show you what those are. This particular specimen has branches that rub each other up here and cause damage, and they're opening the plant up to insects or moisture, and that's just not going to help the plant. It's also got a lot of dead in the plant down here at the bottom, and we're going to get that out of here today and show you how to make those cuts. A couple tools of the trade are a handsaw or a pair of hand pruners, and sometimes you need some bigger tools such as like loppers or a mechanical saw. So with that, let's get into some cutting, and then I'm going to explain to you when you want a dormant prune when we're finished up. So up in here, we're going to take our hand pruners, and we're going to selectively look for a branch that helps with that form. This particular one here, it's got that outward growing, upward look that we want, but so does this one, but yet they're crossing. So we have to pick two branches and pick the one that's going to essentially keep our form looking the way we want to. I don't want to ruin this one because it's going to take too much out of the tree, and I think I can afford to lose this one here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come here and we're going to prune right next to the collar of this tree. And we're going to go ahead and give that a snip and prune that branch right out, so that way it's not rubbing or damaging the tree anymore. And that's going to keep our form looking good. Sometimes you may have to clean your cut up a little bit, because once you get that branch out, you can really clean the cut up so it can heal well. The other thing we want to do is we want to get the dead out of the base, and with that we're going to need a saw. Dead branch material tends to be a little harder to cut. So we're going to come down to the collar. We want to clean all that off and make it look clean. And we got another one here that we also want to get rid of, but it's got some new growth attached to it that we may want to keep. So with that, we're going to come down and we're going to prune that off right there at that new growth. And keep that new growth in check. So with dormant pruning, you typically want to do that when you have warmer weather just above freezing, but the plant itself has not gone into its growth cycle. If you can prune off the branches before its growth cycle, you can promote more of the plant's energy to the branches you really want it to grow at. And also, that also improves the ability for the plant to leaf out or bloom for you in the right direction. If you have any other questions, feel free to call me here at the greenhouses. Chad George, Lowe's Greenhouse.